Welcome back. So, you'll notice something a little bit odd when this one finishes. I'll touch on that in a moment, but this is going to be the final recording for this one. I'm quite proud of myself for having what will be kind of my third finished Let's Play, because the Dead Space 2 kind of count as the same thing when you think about it. Yes, I'm back in Gun Hill, because whilst I was off doing my stuff, so I had a cup of tea, had some food, spoke to my girlfriend, and spent some time on the internet doing, amongst other things, a quick search to find out about this guy. No wonder I couldn't see him. I was being derp and looking on the roofs, but he's here. Hey, Failure! Nom 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 nom. Good job. Good one. So yes, there we go. That's the chappie. I figured I'd hop back here real quick and get him. I also can get the construction outfit for my darklings. And now I can carry on and finish the rest of the game, which shouldn't take me all that long. We're looking at another 45 minutes-ish, maybe an hour. Depends on how well I do, to be honest. Depends on how many times I derp. But I'll move through it as quickly as I can. I won't rush, but I will move through it at a steady clip, hopefully. Might be some minor discrepancies with what happened in the previous video, because the first time I tried to record this it went a bit awry and it went squiggly, so I had to hop back a little bit and do a previous save point. And I may not have done everything exactly the way I did in the initial recording, but I'm on my way now.
I will not bother with this cattle.
Why did that take so long for him to actually speak? Okay, where are we going? Where's Vinny? See, there he is.
Attaboy, Jack.
Little Petey.
Some of the older guys, we don't forget a thing like this. I'll vouch for you when the time comes. Yeah.
Now, it's very kind of you, my friend. Why did I feel the need to complete that quest? Just cause. Reasons. More reasons to shop at Morrison's. Now give me a bus. Give me a bus. Give me a bus? Yes, I did. It's a bus. I've decided this is now a bus. I reject your reality and substitute my own. Wasn't that the dude that was dating Dana, the one that I murdered to death? And then shot him repeatedly in the brain.
First kiss down here. I was 15.
Yeah.
Some hooker named Candy. She crossed her legs.
I still don't get how that works. Seriously, it makes no sense to me. But, hey,
Good times.
go with it. If it works for you, Jackie, it works for you. Right, are they twins? Why are they not? Why is there nobody on the train when I look at it like that? Oh, I'm going anyway. Chinatown. No, only Chinatown. It is the Lower East Side I want to go to. Lower East Side! She gives you a quest as well, actually, I think. So, somebody, anyway, if you talk to them, they throw a bunch of coins down onto the tracks, and you have to pick them all up before a train comes and runs you over and makes you die. I think it's 9 Ziegler-Ballon, I am moving the story on. Ah! I got you that time, didn't I? Invented new words. I don't mean I invented new actual words like squagalalange. There we go, there's a new word. Or, I don't know, maybe it's a word in Hindu. Or perhaps it's a word in Slavish. I don't know. But I mean, I invented new words for the song, not new actual words. I didn't create new sounds and string them together in a new way. What am I even talking about? I seriously do not know. Do I have any more? Why does he keep giving me that post letters thing? I'm sure I've done them all, but he keeps going, here you go, you can post some more letters, come on, hee hee. Why did I just put on the accent of like some Mexican farmer? Could you imagine if a Yorkshire farmer, Mexican? Yorkshire farmer and a Texan Bible basher were merged together into one forum.
Embrace the darkness.
How would you do that, though? Considering that darkness is merely an absence of light. And quite often it is created by a juxtaposition, a dichotomy between light and darkness. There's kind of this barrier between them where one is argued to have created the
The
other.
job's not worth doing unless you do it.
The whole thing, there's no shadow without
He's
light.
always a dead man unless he grows a beard and learns how to speak Swahili. Or he won't get a chance. Not for as
I'm
long
growing a beard.
as I draw breath.
Because if your dad doesn't have a beard,
I'm here because
You've
Paul
got two
Frank
mums.
tells me where I gotta be. So when he tells me to watch out for his mother of God,
nom, 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 nom. If your dad doesn't have a beard, you've got two mums, two beardless mums. The Beards from Adelaide in Australia, an Australian band that creates songs about beards. They are awesome. Sheer, unadulterated awesome. Can I be asked getting that corpse from over there? You know what? I actually think maybe I can't after all. There's weapon then. Now if I pull back a bit, would that do it? No, there's a collectible down there as well, but I can't be asked going to get it if you go down the side of that building. But I can't actually be asked going down there to get it because it's a long ass track. If we're going to go and get it, the quickest route would probably be over the roof or something, but yeah. I think I've padded this Let's Play out long enough. So I'm not going to subject you to any more of that. So I still have, although this is practically the end of the game, I still have a fair bit left to actually do. Did I get him? I did as well. Alright. Ah! I'm actually going to be able to get it. Yay! That guy often vanishes on me. So I've played this many times, and that corpse has a tendency to just disappear. Which was why I ran the risk of almost dying. Have you noticed that the one on the right, its teeth have become a lot more bloody than they used to be? Or is it just me? They seem bloody, anyway. Or are they actually? Okay? Why did he just drop dead? He was alive enough to start attacking me, then suddenly he was dead. Yeah. What was that? Seriously, what was that? Deferred? Thank you. Oh. What happened? No, seriously, what happened then? Oh, shut up. Yeah, for some reason that guy's always just stood there going, no, don't kill me, I don't want to die. Oh, it's still alive, no wonder I can't do it. Nom 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 nom. Now I can eat it. I will eat your face, but first I will eat your heart. Because it is tasty for my noms. I like to eat the hearts of people who oppose me. Because I am a heartbreaker. In the literal sense, I literally break your heart. I break it between my teeth. What am I coming out with? Oh, I managed to rehouse another one of my cats today. My kitties. Which is good news. Now, yeah, whatever. I could, if I wanted to, go down into the hold of the ship, a couple of collectibles down there and stuff, but there's nothing of any major significance to the plot, so I'm actually going to skip that part. As I said, I've done enough padding already, so I don't want to be completely unreasonable and expect you to sit through a massive... Sorry, just distracted by the fact that one of my kittens is trying to bury her food underneath more food. Cats are weird. Need to go help Aunt Sarah, because she's not doing too well, the love, the dear. There's a car around this corner with more people, so deal with them. Did I get him? I think I got him yet. I think I actually got them both. If there are either 2 or 3 people. By Joe, I think I got them. Okay, there's only one person apparently. I'm gonna try and get that body to come down from there. Well, don't like flying now. Oh well. Come on, let me draw the darkness back out. Thank you all. Just you hold on there. Have a black hole. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoop-tastic. Whoop-tacular. That is whoop-tacular to the mac-tacular. Oh wow! Reactionary shot, I got him in the Swede. I'm quite proud of myself for that one. But seriously, my cat is still trying to bury her food underneath more food. You are a very odd cat. You know that. You are extremely odd. Extremely odd. That was also... Isn't there a collectible over here as well? On top of it, on that roof up on there. Oh. Apparently not. Anyway, it's not that important. As I say, I'm not doing a collectibles run. Might be on top of that roof. I can't have to remember it being on one of the roofs anyway. Going back to help Aunt Sarah.
Now that Paulie's found out that the old crew's on my side, it's like some snake bit him on the heel. Next thing I know, I got Jimmy the Grape and everybody all holed up at Aunt Sarah's
Jimmy the Grape.
while Paulie's boys crawling all over them like steak on shit. I guess maybe this is what I wanted all along. The opportunity to impress.
You braggart. You... What's the word I'm looking for? You glory horse, I suppose. Glory hole? Could be something like that. I don't know, it's just... I can't remember the specific term I'm looking for is, but...
You know, I never thought I'd last this long doing this. I always figured some guy would sneak up on me in the middle of the night and shoot me in the back.
Well, no, it's not going to happen that way. It's going to happen this way. You're going to have a miniature black hole stuff up the bottom, so... Yeah. Om nom nom nom. And then... Come on, eat it. No, he's doing it again. Thank you. Because I know there are people around that corner, so let's deal with them the old-fashioned way. Deal with them by having them dead before I even see them. Yeah, I swear, it's oh, on the right. It's definitely becoming more and more bloody as I progress. No, not actually noticed that before. No, it's pretty cool. I'm flying through the window. Hey, sailor. Alright. Talk about delayed reactions. What about all these guys? Oh my, have a black hole. What about this guy? Oops.
Death cannot reach you.
That was a bit silly. I wonder what the point is behind all of these images. Some of them are very, very disturbing. Very macabre. Quite bizarre. Did he's still alive. Not enough. He did, didn't it? What are those things called? What are those things called? Traffic cone, that's the one. That's the word. The traffic cone. Traffic cone did just shatter, didn't it? Anyone else? How are you supposed to... Whoa, 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 whoa. Didn't I just get a checkpoint around this? Now, what do you want, Mog? Are you concerned that some of the there we go. Are you concerned that some of the Moglins have gone? Some of your siblings... Well, not siblings, what's the word? It would be your niece, I think, that left today. I get a load of this guy. No arms, no legs. Well, only one arm and no legs. But he has a mouth and he has a working hand, so he can still load a gun. How awesome is that?
No, Jimmy will never have stood for this, and neither will I.
Look at it, she actually has a gun. She's actually taking part in the fracas. This is one of my less favoured moments in the game. Because you have to rely on no darkness powers. I'm not entirely sure why. I mean, he was quite happy to let me display myself on the walk up here, which means the people inside clearly would have seen me. So why will he not come out now? Also, those cars, the hitboxes around them can be a bit awkward to hit some of the people. And that can happen. It is times like this I almost wish the mill flipping, because I've seen sometimes when I've been shooting at a guy who I can quite clearly see the part of him that I'm aiming at outside of the vehicle. But because reasons, the bullets are still pinging off like the banister, not the banister, the bonnet, for example, and it's just, I just don't get it.
Jimmy will never have stood for this, and neither will I.
Plus, then there's that being stood close to the side like this. Sometimes it doesn't let me zoom in because apparently I have to move my weapon because of the wall or something like that. I don't know. You get? I suppose it might help if I didn't use the Kalashnikov, because it's not the most accurate of weapons. I just happen to quite like it in some reason. I usually tend to not use it all that much when it's an option. Like Rainbow Six Vegas, for example, was a game I played a massive amount of. For some reason, the online for that just grabbed me in a way that most games don't. So, yeah. But in that, I always try to avoid the Kalashnikov because I generally use the MA. But the MA obviously isn't an option here, so I can't use that even if I wanted to. But for some reason, I just seem to really like using Kalashnikov. I suppose it's because it just fits with the character, because you see him holding one in one of those little establishing things between sections. Got any? Anyone else? No? Right. Let's put this down here. Yeah, they do tend to... Whoa! What's going on there? My screen went blank for some reason. They do tend to go to set positions, so you can just sort of wait for them. But I think I'm going to let my health recharge. Not a massive fan of the recharging health thing. It's not something I particularly like all that much. But when it's what the option is there to use, then obviously I'm going to make use of it. Unfortunately, you can't go out and actually get these corpses Because by the time you leave the building, they've all vanished, and you can't use the darkness powers. So you can't use freaking dark to go and get it. But oh well, never mind. Such is life, eh? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn the TV on. Watch a cartoon whilst murdering people to death in the face. And other parts of their bodies, actually. Whoa, 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 whoa. Dude! He is, isn't he? He's like, yeah, screw this. I'm going to watch the TV. I'm going to watch this cartoon instead. That guy's hardcore. Gunfight. We're all fighting for. Is that the same character model as the big copper? Seriously, he's watching the TV.
There's a reason I live so long in this game.
Yeah, you watch the TV whilst everyone else is fighting. Yeah, I heard you the first time, mate. Heard you the first time, matey. Anyone else?
Darkness will
All right now. Nope, we're done. There's Butcher. Oh, that was actually surprisingly easy. I might have a bit of trouble with this, but we'll get a load of this. First of all, you get Butcher's random teleportation type stuff. Then he just pushes it aside like it's nothing. Dude.
I don't think much of the redecorating job,
What?
Jackie.
We didn't really have much choice in the matter.
Backstabbing motherfuckers.
That you get.
Oh, I am glad to see you're all in one piece. That and the Chicago people. They're gonna be grateful that you protected your Aunt Sarah. They'll owe you a great debt.
Family.
But Paulie, on the other hand, oh.
Paulie can suck my
Okay, I've got a lead for you.
junk.
I think I know where
I took his junk.
Franchetti's
It was in a
been
briefcase.
himself.
So he can suck my junk.
Paulie paid for an old lighthouse to be renovated last year. He's out there, hoping the hell you don't find him. You can only get there by boat.
You got balls, kid. You really got balls. And you got brains. Listen, me and some of the old
I want
guys,
his
we were
jumper.
talking the other day, and we were
Have a
saying
think
that
about
someone
Wally
like
jumpers.
you with brains, balls, and respect, and someone who honors
me.
the old ways.
The most
You
humble
know what the old
apologies for
ways
that.
mean, don't ya? Is there ain't nothing but the old ways. So what we want for you to come in and take over the family. Just for a little while.
Unfortunately,
You like that? Come on. This way you be the guy.
Doesn't really-
You be the don.
this doesn't really carry over into the next game. You see, you can turn the offer down, but either way, you still accept. Because in the next game, 2 years later, he's still the dog.
I never had that kind of ambition.
What are you, lazy? Think about it, Jackie. We could really
Dude,
use someone
I'm
like
21 years old. Well, he is.
you. Anyways,
Me, in the
There's
real
a
world,
boat
I'm
waiting for you
32.
down
I
at
wouldn't want to be in
19.
charge of something like that. Think about the
Mario's
amount
there.
of responsibility,
Take you out
the
to the
pressure that would be
lighthouse.
put onto you.
there's a boat waiting for you down at Pier 19.
I heard you
It'll take
already.
you to the lighthouse.
Yeah, the amount of pressure on something like that. I don't have nearly enough experience to run something of that size. I mean, I wouldn't really want to be running a criminal family anyway, criminal empire. That's the thing, actually. You remember I said you can't get the bodies, but you can at least get the ammunition. And believe me, it's going to come in handy in the not too distant future, because this next section is a pain in the bottom. Massively so. I'm half tempted to go back in there, but no, I'm not going to. It is a pain in the bottom. You have to, well, you're in the sunlight for the beginning of it, so you can't call it the darkness out, for obvious reasons. But, yeah, body's gone, isn't it? Where'd that car go? You have to make your way up the side of the lighthouse to reach the top whilst the eclipse is moving in the background. And I keep meaning to check whether it's actually a timed event or something dependent on your positioning on the lighthouse. I think it's a timed event, because there are times when I've reached the top and it's still almost light, and there are times when I've been like 2/3 of the way up and it's finished. You'll see what I mean in a minute
I
anyway.
can feel the darkness twisting. It wants this more than anything. It thrives in the madness. You can feel the coming eclipse, and it's agitated. I'm beginning to lose control.
Is this burning an eternal flame? Why am I thinking of the Bangles one? And what I actually should be thinking of is Bonnie Tyler. Total Eclipse of the Heart. Kind of appropriate when you think about it, because they're talking about a total eclipse here, whereas I'm the darkness. Symbolism much. You know, darkness exists in the eclipse, and then there's the fact that I'm eating the heart. So, you know, I'm thinking very much about this, and I don't like the police, either in the real world or in this world, so I'm going to munch them. Wow, it's still alive. I'm going to munch them, and then I'm going to throw their cars. Well, one of their cars, anyway. I'm going to throw the car in the water. So go away. Nah. Don't like you. Nah. Shame, because... Yeah. She's... No, it's not her. No, she's kind of... No. Huh. Character model's different. The last time I was here, one of the female officers was actually kind of cute. Then again, I suppose both of those two are, depending on your perspectives. Not the kind of cute that I would consider cute, but look at this. Ah! I can't swim! Oh, yes, I can. Which makes me wonder, you always come up at that one there, that ladder, but there's another ladder just there. There's also the pier down there where Mario just pulled in. Can I kill it? I believe I've actually never tried to shoot him to death. I'm going to do that now. That's made me put my weapons away. So, let's make a move! I could have stood there and let him talk and bring up the bottom, hadn't I? See, that's why I use the Kalashnikov. He just makes more sense to me.
Lining up for the last rites.
Because he's all like Charmant.
That's my loving Uncle Paulie. He knows the end of the story as well as I do. But he don't like it as much. You know what I say to that? Fuck him.
Really? How very profound. See? Daytime! And there's the song.
Stupid little prick shovel a whole mountain of shit onto some good friggin' people. Dealing with dope heads and selling out to the cops.
Why is he kind of white
Jenny
now?
I'll be
Wasn't he
right behind you.
sort of black moment there? Now he's white. Anyway, get a load of this. My darkness powers. It's a poltergeist. No, it's just my darkness powers. I'm actually going to stick with that for now. How long it takes? How long it takes for me to fully fill that up? And then what's that stuff? Can you see the crest there starting to move along the edges?
He's surrounded!
Surrounded?
Sure.
Am I? If you say so. Oof. Goes, that was close. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did I get him? I got him as well. Awesome. Whoa, 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 whoa. I walked off the edge there. You can walk off the edge. What happened to you to do? Oh, yeah, there's another thing as well. The Darklings are actually summoned automatically. Why do you sit down there? The Darklings come up out of those holes automatically as you move up. Oh, some of them anyway. Oh, I did extremely well there. I usually get stuck on that bit because, you know, kind of somewhat vulnerable because of the lack of stuff. This one's almost done now. Yeah, I do think it's just moving on a time frame. Why am I still going and collecting hearts? It's something of an obsessive compulsive trait of mine. I've also wondered, I wonder if there's actually a limit to how many hearts you can collect, because I know that at some point you have like almost infinite spawns of enemies. Like at this end point here, you pretty much have, I think, an infinite spawn. If you stay here long enough, they will just keep coming and coming and coming and coming and coming. So one day, I'll say that, I'm actually going to try and get to 1,000 hearts. Which they'll probably just go flying out there. Whoa, wait. See, I think it's a time thing, because it's not fully finished yet. That's pretty much my argument for the fact that it's, yeah. I'm not stopping. What makes you think I'm stopping? Why would I stop? Like, this next bit is the most awkward part of this entire thing. Which kind of makes sense because it's effectively, this is pretty much the end of the game now. After you finish this bit here, you, God, that guy's got me so many times. After you do this bit here, it's pretty much, you just walk through the rest of it. You have a very satisfying showdown with Paulie, but it's not the difficult one. Because he is just a regular guy, you pretty much shoot him to death. But you stay down here, you can take out all of these, and then all you have to do is actually get to the door of the mansion. Why is there a mansion underneath the lighthouse? Never quite understood that. But pretty much all you have to do is get to the door, so I found the best thing to do is to actually make a run for it. If you can move up enough to be able to, which isn't always that easy, because like I said, there seems to be an infinite spawn coming up here. And it's those guys there that are the main problem. You can get rid of them by sticking a black hole at the front, at the front door, then you're pretty much sorted. There we go. So what you have to do is actually reach the door and then you just breeze through the rest of the game now. You get the actual climax. I'm quite chuffed with myself for not dying on it. Prophesy, Michael. Prophesy. There's Paulie. Right at the top of the stairs. I somehow managed to not hit him with the gun. Did you see that? Should have, but the bullet seemed to have hit the wall behind him. Really? Yeah, this is just the darkness showing off how strong it is now. Look, ripping chunks at the floor and everything.
Show me what you can do with my power.
Okay then. Now let Lumberjack dude kill that dude for you. And then he's like, nah, you suck. I'm now effectively in a pissing contest with a millennia-old force of nature. But you just said I'm no good at using it. Make up your mind.
Oh my God! Jesus!
Oh yeah. That. Remember what I was saying earlier about how annoying that helicopter is and how you eventually teach it a lesson? How's that? Why can't you do that in-game though? You know, they couldn't have made the game a few hours longer and let you actually do that in-game. That would have been awesome sauce in an awesome basket. Notice the sudden change in quality of the effects here, because this is a pre-rendered scene I'm fair here. As is this. And what I want to know is, how come when I use black holes, why can't mine do that? And I think I kind of understand, because it would make the game a little bit unbalanced if you could just tear buildings apart like that. But dude, that would be awesome. Imagine this running. Wilhelm scream. Imagine this game running in something like the, what's it called? That one that DICE used. DICE engine. What's it called? The Rage engine, that's Grand Theft Auto, isn't it? What's the engine they built called? DICE. The one for the Battlefield games. Anyway, imagine it running in that way you actually could tear down buildings and stuff. Just go around destroying buildings with black holes. That would be... I don't even have the words to describe the sheer amount of awesome that would be. I noticed the fact that some of these guys are still alive as well, which is a nice touch. You haven't just played out everybody. But this is pretty much your you are invincible, go play mode. Seriously, that's what this is all about. It's your you rock, go display your power because nothing can stop you. You can just tear these guys to pieces. You can literally just tear them apart. Don't ban it. This is actually really quite chilling. What do you think? I mean, especially like the fact that this takes place off camera, that they don't show you. It's more chilling for it. But it's actually more terrifying because of it, because you don't see what's happening. Your imagination is left to fill in the blanks. And in answer to your question, Michael, yes, I do like the blood. But that's because I'm a gamer and I know it's not real. Jackie, on the other hand, I don't know. I'm not put this guy out of
Oh God, I can't feel.
Okay, I'll put that guy out of his misery. Because I'm not that bloodthirsty. Honestly, that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Let's see if I can get to 100. I was going to say, let's see if I can get to 110. Okay, let's see if I can get to 130 then, before I go and fight Paulie. Can I be bothered? No way. Wow, I have a lot of pistols. I want to get rid of most of them because I want to fight him with my thingy dog pistols. For him. Not because I'm being bloodthirsty, but because he was quite really critically wounded. Same as this guy. For him. Also because I want to beat the tart, because I want to hit. And just for the hell of it, because I don't need the garnet anymore, I'm going to change to the green one because I barely use it. Mostly because it takes away all of your thingy bob. All your darkness energy to actually use them. Use the guns. I've got the wrong way.
Alright.
Through here. Yeah, there we go. No, I'm not going to get to 130. Oh well, never mind. Is there a collectible around here or anything? Because I pretty much just have to go up there now and then it's finished. Nope, just goes around in a big circle. Fine. I've kept you waiting long enough.
You think you made a difference here, Estacado? Nothing's changed, you fucking fighter!
What did he just say?
Yourself, Jackie. I didn't do shit that you didn't do yourself.
Really?
The problem with you is you never learned how to listen. You always wanted to be me.
No, I didn't actually.
That way, Jackie.
All I do now is kill you.
You got something, kid. That stuff with the dark is a neat trick. But you don't have what it takes to capitalize.
Oh, really? Well, that shit with the dark, as you put it, I'm not even going to make any use of. I'm going to come out there and I'm going to kill you with these two pistols, which were given to me as a birthday present by you. How's that? The symbolism, you patronizing fat creature from death. Have it.
Listen, Jackie, I've been thinking, I I know this worked out bad for both of us, but this store needs to be rash here.
Not being rash.
Why don't you fucking listen to me, you piece of shit?
We need to have. I own you.
Yeah, about that.
Take his life so that I can take yours.
Unfortunately, no.
I mean, you think
Unfortunately, you don't have any option of just leaving. So, kind of have to. You can just let him die,
Listen, I'm serious.
but don't want to.
Estacado, you fucking piece of shit. I hope you rot in hell forever.
Yeah, ain't gonna happen. And that almost is the darkness. I want darkness tentacles to go white like that. No. Not quite. See, there's a little something you hadn't banked on.
And that was the end of the line.
Or was it? This darkness here, I think, is symbolic. Because then we get this.
There's always a little light in the darkness. Didn't I tell you so, sweets?
Jenny?
We get one moment, Jackie. It's all they can allow.
What? Who?
Just one moment. Just to say goodbye.
Sometimes that's all you need.
You were everything to me. And all I ever did was kill you.
No, you didn't.
I'm so
Totally did.
sorry.
You stuck a massive gun
I'm sorry.
at the back of her head
I
and
can't
made her
forgive
face
you, Jackie.
explode.
How can I forgive you when it wasn't
You
your
tried to stop her. Hell,
You have to go now.
you used that same ginormous
I don't
pistol,
wanna go.
symbolism much, you put
I
it
wanna
in your
stay
mouth,
here with you.
ew, and you blew the back of your head off. Remember, you didn't do this, Jackie. Just enjoy the moment. And it just goes to show you the size perspective. It shows that Jackie isn't a small man, but he's not enormous either. Look how tiny she is. Kind of reminds me of me with my girlfriend. The only difference is Jen is quite clearly a few inches shorter than my girlfriend. Because my girlfriend's like 5'7", I'm 6'3"-ish, but still, she's tiny. She's like, I don't even know. But anyway, it took quite a lot of effort to finish this because I had several recording problems part way and along the way. But I did it.
Yes.
I made it. This. There you go.
You have to wake up now.
That was the darkness. Thank you for joining me on this journey through one of the most, what's the word? One of the most harrowing video games of recent years. Like one of the most harrowing video games I propose will ever be released. It's an extremely psychological game, not in the same way that the Silent Hill games are. Not in the sense that it gets into your mind, but in the sense that it touches on psychological themes, loss, longing, power, corruption, all that kind of thing. It handles them far better than the games that were being thrown out at us as being the great socio-political studies. This does it on a much more personal level, which is why I think a lot of people have missed it. It doesn't make grand, sweeping statements about the socio-political climate that we currently inhabit. It speaks a lot more about the personality of the individual. It speaks more about the so-called human soul. And that's, having said that now, I've realised that I'm going to have to do a psychological study on this at some point. So I'm going to end it here because there's nothing after the credits. This is the song that I have on my iPod. For those who don't know, this is Mike Patton. Go check him out. He is a phenomenal singer. And I've known that for a lot longer than I realised. Also, I strongly recommend you go and try out the comics because The Darkness is an extremely well-written comic. The first season of it, the first 50 episodes, are so... What's the word for it? They're so darkly comedic. You just can't help but chuckle at things that you know you really shouldn't. So, for the last time on this game, finally, I will say thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.